Welcome to another episode of the 99 Seconds Career Podcast. My name is Jürgen Schmid. I am career mentor and coach, consultant, teacher and speaker. Here, we will bring up all kinds of career aspects in a way you have maybe never heard before. I like you to have an awesome career. Therefore, I give you something money cannot buy, sharing experience and insight. All this every other week in 99 seconds or a bit more. In my mentoring and coaching sessions, I support my clients to identify what really is important for them, their values, and how to use those to find good organizations and a suitable role. Based on this, we spend as much time as needed to create convincing CVs and cover letters. But what happens then often is frustrating. I think all my clients were struggling at least once with a harsh reality. They apply and do not hear back, even after following up, or they have interviews and are ghosted afterwards. While I think this is a sign of poor or maybe even sick recruiting practice, this does not provide any comfort to the job seeker. They become more and more disappointed, often desperate, and lose self-confidence rapidly the more it happens. They want to give up and at the same time know that they cannot. This is a really stressful situation and mentally challenging. Everybody who applied for a new job will know what I mean and how it feels. If you are in that situation, this episode is for you. While we cannot change the reality, we can change how we look at it. You might think you are unqualified, not worthy a good job, useless, and so on. You feel you are the problem. Let's dive into the 99 seconds and find out why not hearing back or being ghosted might have nothing to do with you. For many years, I was hiring new people into my teams. So from that perspective, I'm going to pull back the curtain to give you the inside scoop. First up, let's talk about the sheer volume of applications. Imagine this. You post a job opening and suddenly your inbox is flooded with hundreds of resumes. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose. With limited time and resources, personally responding to each application becomes a Herculean task. Now, picture the typical day of an HR manager. They are struggling with current employee needs, ongoing recruitment, and a mountain of other HR tasks. It's a constant balancing act, and sometimes responding to every applicant falls through the cracks. And then there is something many job seekers don't realize. Many organizations use what we call applicant tracking system, or ATS. Think of it as a robot gatekeeper. If your application doesn't have the right keywords or meet basic requirements, it might not even make it to the human eye. What I can say is that all my clients have created CVs that are ATS friendly. Sometimes we are still in the thick of the hiring process. We might be reviewing applications or interviewing candidates. During this time, we often hold off on updates until we've made a final decision. Here's an insider secret. Sometimes we end up hiring internally or going with a candidate recommended by an employee. When this happens, the external application process can grind to a halt without notice. Now, this might surprise you, but giving specific feedback to candidates can sometimes lead to legal issues. To play it safe, many companies opt for a no-response policy or stick to generic responses. If an application is incomplete or doesn't meet the basic job requirements, it often gets overlooked. This includes applications with poorly crafted CVs or generic cover letters. These are beginner mistakes my clients will not make anymore. And then, lastly, let's not forget about the good old technical glitches. Sometimes applications get lost in the cyberspace due to system issues. While these reasons explain the silence, many HR managers recognize how frustrating this is for candidates. They are working on improving their processes to provide better communication and a more positive experience for job seekers. They also start to understand that people do not want to work in an organization that does not treat their people with respect. And it starts with the recruitment process. Out of the 8 reasons I shared, 6 got nothing to do with you. It is the organization failing, not you. And the other 2, non-ATS friendly CVs or incomplete, poorly crafted or generic resumes, are easy to overcome. Remember, if you're job hunting, don't take the silence personally. In most cases, as we have seen, it has nothing to do with you. Keep putting your best foot forward and eventually you land that perfect role. This was some insight about why not hearing back got nothing to do with you. If you want, share your career stories or challenges with me and let's continue the conversation. I would love to hear from you, whether you live around the corner or on the other side of the world. Use Spotify or my website to get in touch. If you like my approach towards career and professional development and want to get some more personalized guidance, please reach out. I am here to help. Hope you enjoyed listening and you will tune in for our next episode in 2 weeks. We will then share some tricks on how to best organize your job search project. And please, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with someone who might need a little extra career inspiration. Thank you for listening and thinking along. I wish you success for the paths you're following or creating. My name is Jürgen Schmid, and until next time, be the difference, remain curious, and shine.